What's up, people? This is a battle between me and my buddy Cam. I definitely enjoy battling Cam. He always keeps me on my toes, always keeps me on the guard. Um, Here we are. This battle is to announce the new league that we're a part of. It's called Victini Dream World. It's owned by my boy AJ. Definitely look for the link at the bottom of this battle. Check us out. Come by. We have gyms. We have an E4. Definitely cool people. If you just want to chit chat about Pokemon, hang out, whatever, come check us out at Victini Dream World. So I'm about to get into this video. As you can see, my Crobat fainted, and I sent out my movie event Victini. Cam withdrew Weavile because he's scared of him, and sent out Gyarados, the Smasher, and gets the Intimidate off. So I'm like, whatever, my lowers my attack, so I use Flame Charge, and it hits, does minimum damage to Gyarados, and I get the speed boost, which is what I really had Flame Charge on it for. So Gyarados gets some rejuvenation in the form of leftovers, and I go for Fusion Bolt, which I know is gonna nail Gyarados because he doesn't have full life, and the power of that electrical move is unbelievable. So it takes it out with one shot. So he sends in Zero, which is his Metagross. And I'm like, why would you send in Metagross against Victini? But anyway, I use the signature move V-Create and annihilate his Metagross. So I know at this point, Cam is like, damn, Metagross is beastly. And I'm just loving how his Metagross just was beastly and then got its ass whooped. So Metagross fainted, and he sends in Ghost Snapper. Now, Ghost Snapper is one of my hated Pokemon by Cam. Ghost Snapper gets off the Shadow Ball, and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna hurt because I already got the defense drops from using V-Create. But my Victini is sashed, so I live, and I go for the Zen Headbutt after I get the special defense drop. Ghost Snapper is a pain in the ass. I have to say, Cam created one of the best Gengars out there I've seen. He is definitely a pain in the ass, but I took him out, he fainted, and he sends in Weavile. So at this point, I'm like, I want to keep my Victini, so I withdraw it and send in my Samurai, Amura. So he goes for the fake out, and I'm like, Amura can take that. So I'm gonna go ahead right now and try to set up. But Cam is definitely crazy with this Weavile because he got a critical hit. This is the second one in the match, and I fainted. So I'm like, man, I hate that Weavile because he got a crit on my Snake and a crit on my Samurai. So I sent in Sazandora, and he does Ice Punch, which does a fair amount of damage due to the fact that I'm a Dragon type. But I'm surprised it didn't like totally kill me. So I go for the Head Smash and completely like nail his Weavile. But like any other good battler, Weavile has Focus Sash. So I'm like, ugh. Like, why couldn't it faint? And I fainted due to the recoil. So I send in a Pokemon I haven't used in like forever, which is Speed. He's my original 4th gen water type Pokemon, Floatzel. So he sends in Katana, and I go for the Aqua Jet thinking he was gonna stay with Weavile, but he didn't. Weavile is faster than Floatzel, but I don't know why he didn't stay in. So I did Aqua Jet, I withdraw, and I send Victini back out, and Katana sets up Stealth Rocks. So he got the rocks in, I got Victini out, and I go for V-Create because I want to take out that Skarmory. So he switches into another Pokemon I hate of his, which is Dark Omen. Dark Omen takes hits like it's nobody's business. So I get the V-Create off, and I noticed that Dark Omen did not take V-Create very well. So I'm like, this is good. So I was like, you know what? Cam normally switches whenever Dark Omen is in trouble, but I guess this time he just stayed. So I go for V-Create again, just to wreck shop on his Dark Omen and get rid of that thing, because if that thing sets up, it becomes a major problem in all our battles. So I do V-Create, Dark Omen goes to sleep, or should I say faint, and he sends out Weavile. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? Victini is no more good, so I'm just gonna leave him in to see what Weavile does. And Weavile night slashes me, and of course it's super effective, and Victini faints. So I send back in Float Soul because I'm gonna force his Weavile to switch, and Cam does exactly as I predicted. He switches. And I wasn't going to go for Aqua Jet this time. I'm going for Waterfall because I want to get the flinch and I want to get maximum damage because I know this Skarmory was coming back out. So I hit Kitana for a fair amount of damage, and I used Waterfall again, but for some reason Kitana did not faint and held on. So Kitana goes for the Brave Bird, and Brave Bird like really nails me good, but in return, Kitana faints. So I'm like, cool, Skarmory's out the way, and he sends in Weavile. So at this point, I'm just gonna go for Aqua Jet because Weavile cannot take it. So he goes for the Fake Out, and Fake Out does not kill me, and I flinch. I go for the Aqua Jet and nail Weavile. Definitely close game, Cam. Enjoy fighting with you. Please check out Victini Dream World.